All right. Morning. It is August 3rd. Right past 7 o'clock. Woke up at 5:20 because we were all gung ho to get stepping until at 6 or 6:30. But the temperature is just chilly enough now that it's actually very comfortable in the sleeping bag. So it was too comfy, Blue Blaze, to break the snuggles. So that, when you're hiking with a partner, you're going to have to fight off the will to stay in camp when you're all snuggly. So not during the summertime, not during the Ohio heat. I think we just pushed our faces against the mesh to get any air. But during this type of temperature for sure. So today we got some cool stuff going on. I think we got a little bit left of single track and then pure road walk into Lowell, Michigan. And Lowell is where the NCTA Headquarters is. The headquarters of this entire 4,700 mile, however long, trail system. So we've been in communication with, I don't know if he wants me to put his name on here. We've been in communication with a few people that work at the NCTA. So we're actually going to try to time it to get lunch together and use that as our big break of the day, because we're actually going for somewhere close to a 40 today. 40 and a half to get close to Grand Rapids. You actually don't walk into it, but to get to our closest point on the map system outside of Seidman Park, and get an Uber in from there to a hotel we booked at the airport. So a lot of stuff going on today. I'll bring you along. My hands are a little chilly. I'm gonna have, it's really cold. It's freezing solid. I'm gonna have a good morning breakfast of, oh baby, guess what the name of the Chex Mix is?
Buffalo Ranch?
No, the big ladders.
Maxed.
We did it a different way.
Max D?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Max D.
Uh-huh.
Have some Max D for breakfast.
I'm gonna have some Max D for breakfast.
Love it.
So, we're gonna step. I think our road walk begins now.
Yep.
Somewhere.
This is it.
All right, so this is why the road walk starts now. The current GPX tracks on the NCT actually have it, but it doesn't want you to go in there. It's no longer public hunting area. It is closed. So now we have pure road walk all the way up to Lowell, lollipop. We go all the way up to We go all the way up to Lollipop, where we're gonna do things. Wow, that was terrible camera shots right there. Just bounce around and sorry. You have to use a lot of your senses when you're doing the Max D in the morning. When you're consuming Max D in the morning, it uses a lot of your body movement. So that's what I'm trying to do. Sorry about the shoddy camera stuff. Guess what, baby? Guess what Max D was?
What?
My nickname in high school. All right, we have started the pavement part of the road walk into Lowell. Still about 16 miles, somewhere in there. I don't foresee it not becoming pavement again because we're getting closer and closer to popular areas. You want to know something? There was not one car that passed on this road the entire time we've been on here. And as soon as I started filming, 2 trucks passed. But no cars before then. No cars within sight. I can see a mile down this road, and I don't see one car. But as soon as I start filming, 2 cars go by. I have a lot of feelings about this. I don't know, these weird jujus that I found that have made my camera a magnet for trucks. I'm gonna chuck this camera into a lake. Baby, can we just chuck our gear into a lake? I'm not gonna go into the lake to get the gear. Hell no. Alright, I'm gonna go chuck this in a lake. Aww. That's sad. Why? Why wouldn't you name it something different? Okay. I never should assume where the trail goes. Back to a dirt road. That was surprising though. We're getting in really built up areas. I guess it's all context. Alright, dirt road. Wow, I need to find a morning place to pull off. Oh, I need to find a morning place to pull the ripcord. Oh yeah, okay. Baby, we go inside.
Here we go.
The morning food would beg to differ.
What?
Nothing, it was a joke. So that's DeLorean, like the old car in Back to the Future Forest.
No, it's GR Audubon Forest.
Oh,
Like the bird guy.
it's GR Audubon. You can go play around in there, but the trail system actually goes this way itself. So go Back to the Future DeLorean it.
It kind of looks like you're allowed to camp in there. I think that's why they put the sign up.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Be like one of the only places you're allowed to camp in here, so that makes sense. So this is Dorian Nature Preserve. Again, I think it's the NCT trying to give you camping sites along this road. It's right next to the Coldwater River, but the trail, there's a marker that goes back, but the trail itself goes this way too. So if you look at your maps, it's literally just a straight line back and then back out to this road. Okay, so yeah, if you need camping, I think that you go into there. It's about, I don't know, 10 miles, maybe a little more, maybe a little less to Lowell from there. So we go. Huh. You can get some bread there. Alright. Wingier Street. This pretty much brings us straight shot into Lowell. This is like marks our turn for a straight north shot. Granted, there's a few little turns in there, but pretty much straight northbound to Lowell. I don't know, 10 miles-ish, somewhere in there. There you go. Ready, set, go. Yeah, that corn's been with us since the word go. All right, so you walk Wingier Street from 100th all the way to the junction of 60th. So pretty long straight shot. And then you turn a right on 60th. And then probably a quick left. So I don't know. I think we're anywhere from 6 miles-ish to town of Lowell. And it's like 10:40, so probably get there a little afternoon, 12:30ish maybe. I don't know, it's hard to measure the exact miles. I don't use those halfway points that the NCTA provides. I just guess a lot of the time. This thing, the tracker, tracks how much miles we do through the day. The Magpie has the half-mile marks, but I like to just guess. I do have the GPX file, of course, but I don't know, 5 or 6 miles. Let's go get it. It's hot today. August 3rd. It's pretty toasty today. Pretty toasty. Not a cloud in the sky. Pretty hot. All right, so it just became noon. It's like 12 o'clock on the dot. I might even be filming like at 11:59. But we got a few turns to get to Lowell, I think. Not positive, but I believe that the headquarters is about 2 miles from where I'm standing right now. Lowell due north is like a mile maybe. But I think nice lakes. But I think there's like a few wiggles in the trail that it's a little further. So probably about 2 miles. Get there 12:30 when we thought. Magpie though, I don't know what's going on with her. She's got a pep in that step. Usually, I don't know. I usually can see her in a 2 minute, 3 minute window. I bet she's about 4 minutes maybe ahead of me, 5 minutes. I can see her when there's a little longer stretches, but yeah, once she gets going on these flats, when you have that height advantage, because we're about the same height, but a lot of her length is her legs. So that little bit of stride, yeah, it's hard to make up on that. Our average pace together, I'm quicker on the ups and in more rugged terrain, but you put her on a road, she gonna eat it. So I don't know what got into her, but she's stepping. So yeah, about 2 miles. We'll get to the NCTA's headquarters, where I don't know who's waiting for us. I think we know at least one guy that's waiting for us, but besides that, yeah, we're gonna go there, have a chat, probably get some water, see what it's about. There you go. All right, right before town, I think there's a quick little chunk of trail. The Legos weren't happy about that. Little chunk of trail, kind of does a few wiggles, maybe a mile long, I don't know. Keep on cruising. Caught the baby.
Baby.
Caught the baby. All right, so it is 12:34 and we have made it into the town of Lowell. So the NCTA headquarters, I think, is off trail to the right, like slightly. So we're gonna go check it out, say hi to some folks. Whew. Good push. Good push. All right, so we found the headquarters, but I think there's also the National Park Service that's down the way. that we're supposed to meet one of the folks at. But this is the headquarters. It's closed until further notice. I'm gonna get a picture here after we eat lunch. So.
NPS corner. Yep, the NPS headquarters is here.
Yep, we're going to the NPS headquarters. Let's do it.
Go, I'm starving.
Okay, so we are leaving Lowell, Michigan. Lowell, Michigan, and we spent 2 hours there. We did not perceive spending 2 hours there, but
There's a lot of people to talk to.
But yeah, there was a lot of people to talk to. So one of the guys, again, I don't know if he wants me to put his name on there, but one of the guys works.
He's known as the director,
Oh,
Kenneth.
okay, so Kenneth.
Public-facing position.
Yeah, he works for the National Park System, and so I thought he worked for the NCTA, but again, they coincide. So the park office and the headquarters are different. So first, we met all the people at the park office and grabbed some burgers with them, just chit-chatted, which was really nice. And then they brought us over to the NCTA headquarters, where we again met some folks, chit-chatted. So by the time it was all said and done, we've been in town for 2 hours. Oh, wow. So, yeah, by the time, sorry, I had to take a picture of the boat. So by the time we had chit-chatted and everything, 2 hours had gone by. So, to all the people we met in Lowell, thank you. That was really, really pleasant. Being able to trade some stories, talk about the trail, see the passion that you all have for it. It was really, really pleasant. But as Magpie says, we got stepping to do. But we went to the NCTA headquarters today. Yay, field trip. It was like a field trip from hiking. So, pretty cool. So many ducks. No, I think hiking until 8 o'clock is definitely the best option. I'm just thinking about the logistics of how we get from point A to point B off a trail. And I'm filming while I'm talking about this. What I'm talking about, I was just gonna film that, but Magpie and I are talking. So we're ending our hike at Seedman Park today, which is kind of middle of nowhere. So we're ending there, but we're not staying there. We're staying in Grand Rapids by the airport. So we're gonna either have to get an Uber from there or coordinate a ride. And my thought is it's gonna be close enough to Cedar Rapids Airport, Grand Rapids, that the Uber circle will hopefully pick up cars. But I don't know, we're just talking through what the best option is. So we'll probably get there at like 8 o'clock. So hopefully it'll be good by the time we get there. Baby,
Yeah.
we found trail.
We found trail.
All right, so you walk out of Lowell a little bit, Lowell, and then you have a little bit of single track trail for a while. So I think we got this
6
for,
miles of trail.
yeah, 5-6 miles. And then it's road walk due west towards Grand Rapids. So we're gonna eat. What are we eating? That booty. Did I say that?
Those miles.
Did I say that on camera? I did. Well, it's a Sean Quick, it's a Shaniqua song. Rihanna song. Don't know who sings it, but somebody sings "I eat the booty like groceries." But I will not give you the version right now because we're trying to eat miles. Get the mind out of the gutter.
There are certain female comedians who are also raunchy in ways that I don't like, though.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Oh,
the comedy I like is, like, satirical.
the Lowell Game Preserve did? Man, so the trail coming out of Lowell is really, really good. Really good. To be expected. The headquarters is right there, but excellent trail. Look at this. This forest of pines. So beautiful. This isn't something that we got every day. This is really pleasant. Wow. Goes all the way that way. Smells good, peaceful. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Look at that. So top of the climb. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, because technically I don't think camping's allowed. But I will tell you that it is on the trail system outside of Lowell. Anywhere from 1 to 4 miles. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Now that's a nice rack. Oh yeah. No filter? No problem. Filter this though. I would also not drink that water. It looks like house or farm runoff. Looks clear though. Looked nice. Baby. Baby. 3-ton weight limit. That's super low. That's really scary. Really scary. All right, this connects us into the Fallsberg. I don't know why I did the F so many times. It felt right. It felt right. But Asberg. I like putting a little pronunciation on it. Disc golf course. Wow, took me a while to get there. Ooh. And once again, Constantine finds himself in a deep situation. Type of clenching parts of the body type of situation, if you know what I mean. Gotta hold it together, if you know what I mean. Gotta really, really push it in and hold it. Wow, look at the tree. It got bowed. Gotta really pray. Put those cheeks together to pray, if you know what I mean. I meant hands. Or did I?
We got about half a mile to the marked parking lot.
Do you know what I meant, baby?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I hope they did too. I gotta poop. Why do I always find myself in these situations? Poor body. Y'all can be chucking that plastic, baby. Disc golf course. Nice disc golf course. It's the Asberg disc golf course. But I'm sorry, Mike. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to touch them chains. I gotta release the chains of my soul and my clenched parts of my body. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. All right, we're gonna try to make it. Yeah. Nice little park. Oh, there's a fisher. All right, it's a little bit off trail after you saw that bridge, but if you're in the same predicament as me and you go off trail a little bit, that is the men's restroom, and that is a grade A men's restroom in Asberg Park.
Aspects?
Yes.
Yeah.
So come get it. Come get it, because good picnic. I mean, if your miles link up, good lunch spot. I don't know why you would link your miles up here, because
You just have lunch in town. It's not far.
But water, charging ports, all the goodies.
I wouldn't
Thousands
try
of
to camp
benches. No, I wouldn't camp here either. But pretty cool spot. I like how Michigan like signs their farms. It's really cool. Good job. All right, so we have about 2 miles left to the Southern Park entrance to Seedman. It's a little strip of land that is a park system outside of Grand Rapids, and our original plan today was to kind of get through it. It's like a mile or two long, and then cut due west another mile or two. But we spent more time in Lowell than we thought, and that's okay. It was really pleasant time. I really believe it was time more than well spent. We do miles all day, every day. Being able to have some quality conversation with the people that build and maintain and create this trail system, being able to share some stories and some laughs, it's more important sometimes than just stepping off miles. So yeah, so the southern entrance is 2 miles straight shot this way on Conservation Road. And from there, we're gonna see if we can get an Uber into Grand Rapids. I've been checking because again, our original plan was getting up to this point and trying to get an Uber into town, or get close to this point-ish, because we thought it would be close enough, since Grand Rapids is a giant city, that Ubers would be all over the place. But I have not seen any yet. So we have Kenneth, the guy we met with today and been communicating with, that had offered to give us a ride in case we don't find an Uber. So I checked in with him about an hour ago to see if that offer still stood, and he was more than happy to say, hey, if you can't find it, just shoot me a text. So we're gonna see what's up. We should be able to get there right at around 7:30 to the southern parking entrance, and that'll give us about a mid-30 on the day. We thought we were gonna do a 40, and we probably still could, but again, it would push us into that time frame of 8:39 when we would rather be in town. It really depends how you want to spend your time and what you value out of a hike, and we valued that time in town more with the folks of the NCTA. We also value getting some of our chores done and getting some rest in more than just doing 3 or 4 extra miles that we can easily tack on to another day. So yeah, a lot of good stuff happening. We're just cruising. Got some last couple miles to eat, and we're gonna eat those miles and then eat in town somewhere. Yeah, because there's some breeze that can come through it. It definitely is wet around us though.
Yeah, but it's not eternal.
The bike paths are what scare us in Michigan, folks. The bike paths are when the skeeters really like to chew us. But we got about a mile left, maybe a little more. It's pretty. I wish the sun wasn't in the direction it is. Kind of in the middle of nowhere that they just have a lot of brick and big walking paths.
Well, what I think it is that... Oh,
Just-
I lost the way.
Just flying pigs.
That's pretty clever. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Nope. All right, y'all. I had a snafu. You will see on the tracker for today, I think we got picked up at 7:30 at Seedman Park. And then we got driven into Grand Rapids, and I forgot to stop the tracker. So the mileage that we did today was at 33, or it was 33 to 35, but you'll see a giant jump with the tracker, and that's not, we didn't walk that. We got a ride into town from Kenneth, the NCTA guy. So I forgot to stop the tracker. It doesn't affect the trail miles. It pinged real quickly because we went into Grand Rapids. But when we get back to step in, not tomorrow, but the next day, you'll see that it starts at the same spot. So from 7:30 to whenever I just stopped it, that stuff's not trail. And you'll see the ping move super quickly if you're following that. So, not trail. Yeah. But we got into town. We're going to go get some grocery store food. Good hotel. Going to be a good rest day.